Hey there, everybody. My name is Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Captain America and the Avengers, a classic beat 'em up. It came out in 1993. Now, this is a port of an arcade game, which I do remember fondly. And it was an amazing arcade game. It was one of those ones that was a four-player beat 'em up that you could play with your friends. You know, a la X-Men, The Simpsons, Turtles in Time, all of that stuff. Some of the greatest arcade games ever made, and this was a really solid one back in the day, and I remember it quite fondly. Will it live up as a port? I somehow doubt it, but whatever. The box cover art is awesome. I don't know if this was ripped straight from like comic book pages or if it was, art, inked and drawn specifically for this. Probably. It's pretty sweet though. We see Hawkeye in the background. We got Cap, Iron Man, Red Skull back there, Vision. God dang, Ultron. Not sure who the two bad guys are up here in the front on the right. I was not a huge comic book kid. My brother could probably tell you, but I can't, unfortunately. So, box cover art is super awesome. I don't ever remember seeing this as a kid, so I don't know if I ever played it as a kid. At least not like the Super Nintendo version, but whatever. Back of the box. I don't know why on earth you would advertise anything but fighting in this game, but two of the four screenshots are the character select and probably a cutscene of some kind, or a cut page, or however they're going to do that in this thing. And then you get a couple visions of beaten up. I don't know. The graphics don't look amazing here, but they are a little small on the sprite end. Probably fine. Red Skull's back, sinister mind control device. Command the super evil villains on Earth against the force of good. Captain America and the Avengers. Stunning graphics, it says. Intense gameplay from the #1 arcade hit. 5 levels with bonus lives and special power-ups. Villains you love to hate. Whirlwind, Ultron, Grim Reaper, Crossbones. And of course, this one is 2-player simultaneous. So, very good on that front. I do have a manual. The manual is unfortunately disappointing. I would expect this to be done in the style of a comic book with lots and lots and lots of artwork. And unfortunately, that is not what we get. We get our little preamble here that tells you why you're fighting. You get basically 3 pages of controls. Here's the only artwork in the whole damn thing. You get some line art of the 4 heroes and like a very small piece of bio. Outlines the enemies and what they do. And then you get a screenshot and name of basically the 5 levels of the game. And that's it. Technical support. That is such a disappointing instruction manual, frankly. Hey, monkey, how you doing? Comic book manual. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like this, there shouldn't have even been a screenshot in this manual. This manual could have been nothing but artwork. And it would have been amazing and great. And instead, it's just hyper disappointing. But I am going to keep it open because, again, I don't remember having played this as a kid, so I'm probably going to want to look at the instructions. Yeah. And then out of entertainment value, I was agreeing with your idea. I sadly don't think. Yeah. So we're going to play this and see how she rolls. And after a little bit, I actually, because we play via emulation for the show, I own the Sega Genesis version, which is generally regarded as the better port. And I also happen to have the arcade ripped on here. So we can even completely compare all 3 of them this evening if we would like. Hey Freya, how you doing? Looks like a bad game. Oh man, how can you say such a thing? I remember it as the arcade game. The fucking arcade game was amazing. Is this as showy and beautiful as like Final Fight? No. It looks far more simplistic than that. And it plays, it plays pretty much just as simplistic as that. But it was super fun as a kid. Iron Man. Alright. I would like to start now, please. No, you're not going to let me? Data East put out some great games back in the day. Come on, let me get to the menu. I would like to skip that, please. Oh. I know what's going on. I'm actually... Oh, shit. White Vision. Yeah, that's a little weird. The reason it wasn't working is because I was on the arcade one. I need to go back to the Super Nintendo. There we go. There we go. Captain America: The Avengers, Super Nintendo. That's what we're looking for. Put out by Mindscape. The port was made, obviously. There's been a while in comics right around this point. Well, that makes sense then. Again, I was not a huge comic kid. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be playing this on easy with max continues. Thanks. Who should I be? Somebody pick. I don't have any particular attachment to any of them. I guess Captain Merrick would be my choice. Yeah. Cap it is. Pretty sure you can pick change characters after you die, so... That dude on the bottom right looks jagged. Looks like he's having a real bad poop. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna regret not having a second player here. Because this is... I remember the arcade game was awful as far as, like, just rude and quarter munching like you wouldn't believe. What the hell is that shit? Get off me! Jesus! Get out of the way! Prick with a gun. I'm already at 25 health. That's it, kiddo's grounded. Yeah, he should be. I do love a good beat 'em up, but boy, it helps when you have a second player to take some of the punishment off you. Oh, look, I'm dead. I can choose a hero. Alright, well, let's stick with Cap for a little bit here anyway. Ugh. Jesus. Really? Eat a shield in the face, you prick. Come here. Shield in face. Ah. Whack. Whack. I'll cheese him to death. That's fine by me. What? Ah, dude punches me while I'm... I mean, I guess that makes sense, really, but... in terms of gameplay mechanics, that doesn't. Health up. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this feels really slow. Like, I actually have the Sega Genesis version of it. And obviously the arcade version is much, much smoother. This is just a limitation of, I think, what they were able to do on the Super Nintendo makes it play, or feels very sluggish. What the hell? Who's this dickhead up in an airplane? Just random bad guy, I guess. Seems slow, a touch janky feeling and appearance. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Wish you never came. Oh, look at that. The bad guys even get invincibility frames. What kind of bullshit is that? Ha! Oh, shit. Oh, come on. It's like heat-seeking tornado douche. It'd be nice if they had the supervillain's name for... This is, yeah, it was Whirlwind. Whirlwind's attack was just a setup. Oh, shit. Avengers. Sentinel. Oh, is this one of the flying levels? I remember there's a couple like shoot 'em up levels where you fly a hovercraft or something stupid. Or if you're Iron Man, I think you just fly or Vision. Damn! Straight opens up with crushing you. God damn. Yep, this is one of the shoot 'em up levels. Get on. Well, I'd like to. Instead of lasers, he throws his shield, which is kind of cool. Whee! Damn. It is super hard to see what is hitting me. Too much flashing on the screen. Jesus. Try to get out of the way. Huh, Wasp. Shows up to, I assume, help me? Oh, it's like having a... what is it, R-Type, where you get the little add-on to the front of your ship, you can, like, torpedo out. I can torpedo the Wasp. God damn, another airplane? That's rude. Man down. Alright, we'll finish this level out as Cap, and then if we die, when we die again, we'll switch characters. She wants to watch me fail, I have no question of that. So it feels like it's going on forever. Oh, come on. Let's go. Ah! Dude just shot a hand at me. I'm not real sure where I have to hit him to do damage. It's kind of a jank dismount. Pricks. Wow. I like that it has two different jump animations. I'll give it that. Alright, let's try, let's go Hawkeye. Oh, come on, I jumped. Dicks. Jesus. Brutal. Alright, so hit detection might be a little questionable on Hawkeye. I feel like I was right on that. Will you? Fucking jeez. That was a bit much. Wow. Apparently, hit and move is the name of this game. Ah, for fuck's sake. God damn. Having a harder time with Hawkeye than I was with Cap. Why does the bad guy get an invulnerability animation? Because that is some bullshit on a stick. Dude. Like you're walking right through him. Hit him. Crime in Italy. Aww. This would be the Grim Reaper, I assume. A villain whom I have never heard of. Aww. Game over. Wonder Man's brother. Look at that. As poorly as I did, I still technically made the high scoreboard. Dad. Now, press start to resume. I assume that's a full-on game over. Yeah, that's a bit on the rough end, isn't it? Alright, well, let's at least look at the other two characters while we're here. Yeah, I definitely feel that you almost need a second player on this to help you out. The invincibility frames on the bad guys and just the general, you know, get on both sides of you and screw you does not assist this game in any way. No, turn around, you prick. That seems a little bent almost. Like Iron Man could just like float in the air and like laser beam from up there. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna abuse it, but I'm right on top of him. Oh, piss off. Come on, dick. I was in the air. Whoops. Well, I didn't mean to take vision, but, you know, whatever. I like that they do all have projectile attack, though. Oh, sweet. Vision could do the stupid floaty death thing as well. Awesome. Well, there's some jank. Like, dude hit me while I was up there. God damn it. Kicks me out of the sky. Yes, please, health disc. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Hit detection seems a bit off, which I think I've said. It's not great. KLA2, and no idea who the other one was. Well, at least you have a vague idea of who any of them are, really. Like, I got the heroes in Whirlwind, and I mean Grim Reaper only in so much as it's obvious the Grim Reaper. I got Vision walks with his arms crossed like he's such a badass. That's fair. I deserve some cheeky hits from the laser spam. Well, I made it through with 1 credit that time. Not awful. Could be better. For sure. Yeah, his attack is just so see, I think now in this level, because I'm Vision, and I think if I was Iron Man as well, you just fly instead of needing the silly little hovercraft. I think. At least I feel like that's how the arcade game went. I don't know if that applies to the ports. I really don't remember. forgot that this whole area started out shitty. Look at this. Janking me out of my invincibility frames. Dicks. Jesus. Just brutal. Good God. The fact that each character has different animations, I can't see any reason to have them on the bike. I'm surprised if Hawkeye and Cap had different hover bikes. I doubt that. Yeah, see, here we go. Vision gets to fly and shoot his lasers. I feel like the animation could be smoother. Almost like they didn't make enough sprites. You know? I don't know. It just feels like it's not as smooth as you want it to be. Like it's clunky, I guess, is the best word I can think of. Also, his laser does not have enough range for my liking. Captain America's shield went way further. God damn it. Go away. Man down. Alright, you know, let's do Hawkeye, I bet, yep. So his hovercraft does look, it's a different color. It's the same hovercraft, though. Although, much like Cap, his projectile at least goes all the way across the damn screen. If I die again, I'll take Iron Man. We'll see how that one looks. Hey, look, it's the Wasp. Really, these dudes. I don't remember them from my playthrough earlier. Ooh. Helps if I don't just fly literally right into the raid. The laser. Damn it! Why are these dickheads getting shots off? Somebody stop him. I'll take the hits and just try and sit here and wreck it as fast as I can. Hey, I actually blew it up. The last few times it flew away. He did actually have a hover bike. See, you know way more about comics than I do. His shooting animation on the bike is a little weird. Like he like they didn't make a different shooting animation. I think it's the same shooting animation as when he's standing on his feet, and it's clearly flopping back and forth between them. That just seems like lazy workmanship. Oh, right in the face. Something tells me I'm never going to get past level 2 in this game. Well, did I get past level 2? No, I didn't, did I? I beat the Sentinel, but I don't think he's technically the boss of level 2, because after that you go on foot. The Grim Reaper, I think, is the boss of level 2. And he's where I died. Considering I only have 2 credits and half a bar of health left, I don't think I'm going to make it past there in this one either. What? Oh shit. You straight grabbed me. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Just right there, it felt like Iron Man's hitbox was a lot more forgiving. Like, it seemed like the lasers were much easier to dodge just in that few seconds I had them. Oh, come on. That was a bit much. What the f was that? Straight into the bad guy. Jank. More jank. There's some severe jank right there. You won't escape alive. I don't know, I might be able to cheese this dude to death. Having the, I feel like having the ability to shoot at that downward angle is kind of a big deal. Oh, come on, now he's gonna just screw me. No! Yep, no, he's gonna kill me too. no, no. Come on, baby. Jag him. Jag him. No, no. Yes. All right. Well, I made stage 3. That counts, right? Furthest. I don't care about your storyline. Bottom of the sea. This is another shoot 'em up level. Hover bike or flying, although you're underwater. Look at that. No health refill. I'm toast. No credits. 1 hit point left. Now I'm making it through this bad boy. Jesus, 4 of them? That seems... No! No, there I went. Game over. Oh, lordy. Well, technically, I got above my previous score. So, that's the Super Nintendo version. And frankly, I don't care for it. I'm going to review this version of it because I do want to flip over to the Sega one for a minute and then probably the actual arcade one for a second as well. Graphically, I think it's acceptable. It does seem like there's some missing animation frames that they didn't use in there. Maybe that's a limitation of the system or just the way they programmed the port. They didn't take everything, they just took chunks of it. The hitboxes seemed a little weird. I mean, it's a quarter month. It's a port of an arcade game that was designed to eat your quarter, so it's fucking hard. Go shocker. Music's really good, which isn't too terribly shocking. The overall feeling of it is there are definitely better beat 'em up. There's Turtles in Time, which is amazing. I think Final Fight 1 and 2 both played smoother than this, unfortunately. And like, I love the beat 'em up genre. Don't get me wrong. The problem is I have played the Sega Genesis version and the arcade version, and this is a poor port. It does not play or look or sound quite as good as any of those. So I think I'm going to have to thumbs down this game for the Super Nintendo. That said, let's take a quick look at the Mega Drive version. Because it plays... I mean, if I recall, I specifically got the Mega Drive version for myself, for my home. It doesn't have the Captain America pin, unfortunately. But I got it because, see, it was even put out by Dad East. The other one was ported by Microprose. Like, Dad East made the game. And in 92 on this one. So again, we'll go easy. Look at that. Max 7 continues. So you get 2 more continues than you would get on the other one. Different title screen. Let's just go Cap. You don't get the comic book cuts, which is strange. It seems like that would have been an easy thing to put in, but whatever. You get that little piece, which is smaller and looks a bit different than the one on the Super Nintendo. It actually looks brighter here than it did on the Super Nintendo as well. Like, already you can tell it moves so much faster. So much faster. And there's dynamite. Eat dynamite. Oh, maybe it's dynamite? I'm not really sure. Ah! Eat shield. Look, the bad guys don't get invincibility frames in this one. That's already another upgrade. Yeah, I definitely recall that. Like, this one actually, I think the Super Nintendo one may have looked a little cleaner. But this one definitely just immediately plays better. Go. That was cheap. Cheap shot. Look at that. I smoked through those dudes. Yeah. I can't... Just the fact that they don't get invincibility frames in the Sega version makes it the superior version. I always want to hit Quicksilver when he comes on. Yeah, I don't think the sprites are as sharp looking. And I think the Super Nintendo definitely has better color. But, and look at that, the shield hits multiple dudes in this one too. Yeah, the Sega version is definitely the superior version here. You will be the one escaping. I do remember there was some jank as far as the oh, what the hell you call it, translation is concerned. Ooh. Shield. Ah! Yeah, you can throw tires. Oh. Look at how fast I beat him. Ooh, Sega's life. On this game, apparently. I was like, isn't the dude dead? What the hell? It seems fairly strange that there's no artwork here, because the Super Nintendo had the artwork. It's just, it's always strange to see something that gets ported to both systems and find the differences between them. If I recall, there's a YouTube channel called Console Wars where they compare games that got released on both systems. I'm pretty sure they compared this one. Look at that. It's hardly even the same game. Eat shield. Whack. Yeah, it's just a whole different movement. It feels so much better playing it on here. Thank you, Wonder Man. Go. Pretty sure stuff is dying way faster on the Sega version too. Like, I'm not having to hit them nearly as many times. And it's dropping health. I don't think the Super Nintendo one dropped health at all. Like, it was just when Quicksilver brought me that disc. Sega's superior on this one. I gotta hand it to Sega. And their plane comes up from the back instead of just like floating on. Doesn't shoot missiles at you, although it's on easy. But maybe that's just their easy is easier than the Super Nintendo easy, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. Plane just kind of fades away. So you knew how to do beat 'em ups. See, well, Streets of Rage was certainly superior to Final Fight in just about every way. I won't argue Sega had some really good beat 'em ups. And Hyperstone Heist was just as good as Turtles in Time, though I do prefer Turtles in Time. I do know Sega also had a game called Cyborg Justice, which I thought was pretty cool. Smash him up, Wasp. Squish him. Crush him. I like how the plane just fades away. So yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe Sega just did beat 'em ups better. I don't know. I hate to just carte blanche like that because we've played a number of beat 'em ups on the Super Nintendo at this point, and I have generally enjoyed most of them. But this is definitely the better version of Captain America and the Avengers. Like, no questions. Plays smoother, plays faster, is easier. Actually, and the music's actually not bad. I always feel like the Sega had the inferior sound. And it definitely sounds a little tinnier than the Super Nintendo version. But, oh. Their Sentinel looks different, too. It's kind of interesting. And he just tries to straight up hit me with his fist. And succeeds because I'm not dodging for shit. No, come on now. Whack. Did he just throw his shield while it was in the air? He did, didn't he? Yeah, didn't do that in the Super Nintendo one. Oh, come on. Ah. Couldn't hit those dudes for nothing. The Headless Reaper. Yeah, his animation is definitely not as smooth on here, like the Reaper's animations, that is. Oh, I gotta pick a different dude. Ah, sweet. Yeah, let's go Iron Man. Oh, piss off. Like Tony has bare legs. Yeah, kind of, doesn't it? So yeah. Ugh. Definitely a much
faster pace in the Sega version. And more enjoyable, I think, for that particular reason. Like, it's just no fun when your character, like, lumbers around super slowly. Good lord. Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't want Captain America. I wanted to switch and see what Vision and Hawkeye played like. What an evil thing you've done. Oh, we had a boss already? They're in the sea. Oh, he gets a little bubble helmet for this shoot 'em up area. That's cool. Yeah, I guess Son's upstairs making a bunch of noise. Not that that's any shock. Actually, here, somebody kill me. I want to come back as Hawkeye. Now that I want to die, there's no one here. Don't that just stand for average, huh? Kill me! There we go. Hawkeye. Giant octopus. Oh shit. He's got me, Jim. Look out. Oops. I'm not entirely sure what hit me right there. Never-ending bad guy doors. No! Fucking arm grabby dude. No, move. Oh, you rat bastard. Vision. Damn. This dude's harder than like the entire last 2 levels combined. That's Hawkeye. That's you. I think we could use some bleach. Yeah, he's a bit yellow in this, isn't he? Another shoot 'em up level. I like that it alternates the play, though. Like, it's not all beat 'em up. You get these weird shoot 'em up levels in between. Just kind of neat. Adds a little variety to it. It's a Death Star. Oh, this isn't even a shoot 'em up level. Just hop off the space plane and you're there. Oh, come on. You tell me that didn't hit that dude. Janktified, my man. Alright. So, anyway, that's the Sega version. I don't think there's a real debate there that the Sega version is better than the Super Nintendo version. But I do also have access to the arcade, so let's have a look at that. Why not? We'll just compare all 3 of them this evening. I mean, ideally, the arcade version's obviously going to be better than the Sega version. Like, you can already tell the sprites look sharper. The color's better. The shading's better. But that dude, like, shattered into pieces when he died. I'm going to slap a bunch of credits in. Let's start as Hawkeye in this one. Hawkeye. You get some comic sections for your storyline. The music's still good in every version. Now, there's no easy or hard, so this is probably going to kill the shit out of me. But, look at that. Again, much faster, much smoother. You can pick up a whole soda machine. That's epic. Oh, you bastard. You fucker. Stop it. Eat mailbox. I'm gonna throw a soda can at somebody. Yeah, the backgrounds just look way better than it did in either of the console ports. I don't think the sprite. I think the sprites might have been bigger in the Sega version, actually. But, ugh. The fact that both of these dudes get lasers is just stupid. Oh, come on. Douche. This happens to be the playable characters. I like how the bad, like, robot dudes, like, shatter when you beat them up. You obviously have way more dudes on screen, I think, in this version than you did in either of the console ports. I think the console's maxed out at, what, like 3 or 4? I got 5 dudes, 6 counting me on here. But again, arcade versus consoles, shit they just couldn't pull off on a home console. That was cool, he like broke free. Look at him, throws his money at me. Ah! Whoa! Tossing trash cans. Look, they don't get invulnerability frames here either. Super Nintendo's definitely the worst version. Hey, Shankus, how you doing? How is this game? Well, that depends on your point of view. So for the first hour I played the Super Nintendo version, I actually thumb downed it. It was slow. The hitboxes seemed off. The enemies, when you hit the enemies, they got invulnerability frames, which is insanity to me. And then we went, because I have access to all 3 versions, we went and played the Sega version at 9 o'clock, or like 8:50 maybe. And we played it for a while. And the Sega version, which I knew beforehand was considered the superior port, was much oh, look, it got pissed off that I wasn't moving. Wow! Wow, that's rough. The Sega version played much better than the Super Nintendo version. Which, I mean, look, I'm a Nintendo nerd, okay? Like, I prefer Nintendo, but I can absolutely admit when Sega wins, and they won the port war for this game. And after losing all my lives in that one, now we're playing the actual arcade version, which is way superior to either of the console ports. Not shocking at all. Look at how defined his laser beam is. So much cooler looking. The consoles, it was just like a single little like orange dot that moved. Yeah. Loved how the trees... Look at the background. Look how detailed the background is in this version. Like the other two, it was like just kind of like a blue sky or a very basic city skyline. Like, this looks awesome, comparatively speaking. Jesus, it's throwing dudes, though. The console version's like, here's a couple of guys. This thing's just like, have 90 of them. Good luck. Boom. Wasp's a pimp in this. I want to see what the Sentinel looks like. Ah, there was no fire in the console versions. The Sentinel looks much more like a Sentinel. Although he moves very similarly to the Super Nintendo port. Although I don't think either of the ports really had him walking during the battle, did they? I don't think they did. Oh, neither of the consoles had that, where he's like, and blows up. I did not notice the plane coming from a different direction, Monkey, but yeah, it is great, Shanks, that we get to compare all the versions of it. Really, I wish I'd thought about that when we did like Final Fight 2 and stuff, because I know it didn't have a Sega port, but I do have the arcade versions of those as well on here, so we could have compared those. Oh, for God's sakes, these pricks with guns, get out of here! Whoops. Soda can! Ah! Thwack. Look at the size of the tree. In the other two versions, the tree was like this itty bitty thing in the middle of the screen. Oh, that's bogus. Oops. I accidentally hit the drop out of the menu button. Well, I guess we're done with that version. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, look, in wrap up, unfortunately for SNES's life, good play. Captain America and the Avengers for the Super Nintendo gets a thumbs down. It is an aggravatingly inferior port of the arcade game. If you have to play a console version, the Sega Genesis is the way to go. If you're gonna emulate this game, if you're gonna find a way to play this no matter what, get the arcade version. It's just better. It looks better. It plays smoother. It's just so good. Like, this is a great game. With 4 players, it's amazing. And that's another thing. The consoles, you're only gonna get 2 players. If you're gonna emulate this, you can get all 4 players in it, and it's just so good. So, overall, thumbs down, unfortunately, for Super Nintendo, and thumbs up for the arcade game and Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis is the better play between the consoles. That's just all there is to it. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it. It's Saturday night. Unfortunately, I am not gonna continue Oracle of Seasons tonight. I actually have to go out tonight and do grocery shopping and some errands because tomorrow we have a bunch of stuff going on. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, Monkey, Shankus. I know Freya was in here earlier. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. And anybody who's in there lurking that just didn't talk in the chat, that's fine. Of course, we appreciate lurkers as well. Good play. It looked fun. Yeah, it was fun. It's a good game, man. It's very much worth playing Captain America and the Avengers, just not on the Super Nintendo. And yeah, that's just where we're at. That is the last, I think, of the current 5 games we were working on. So tomorrow night we're gonna start the next set of 5. We've got Plock, Redline F1 Racer. Oh Jesus, Super Bomberman. I just got my ass beat in that by Kim. Maybe we'll see if we can get my wife down here to beat Joey at that game too, because Joey's better than me and Kim's still better than all of us. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, look out. And a game called Super Widget, which is based off a cartoon about an alien that I very vaguely remember from when I was a little kid. So I know Plock is generally regarded as a pretty decent game. Say Bomberman for Saturday and have all three of you. Ooh. Is it worth moving my capture card into the other room just so we can get the 4-port plugged in and actually have the three of us play together? That might be worth it. I'll toy that one around in the head. So yeah, I don't know what we'll play tomorrow. 4th mini SNES. Yeah, I don't know if Louis will play, actually. Might do Redline F1 Racer tomorrow, or Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, just because I know those are both going to be single-day plays. So they'll be solid for a Sunday night. Plock, I have generally heard, though Plock looks very like blocky and like preschool, I've heard it's actually not an awful game. I've never played it. I don't know crap about Widget, but I'm sure it's probably a platformer based off cartoon character, so I imagine it's hot garbage. So yeah, I don't know. Probably F1 or Thomas the Tank Engine. Similar probably to when I played Where's Waldo, and you're just going to go, what the hell? But that's it, guys. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night, all. Let me see if anyone I follow on Twitch is on there to raid. What do we got? Drac Tactics is playing Majora's Mask, so let's do that. Majora's Mask was never my thing, but I know a lot of people like it. It's just not me. It's a I don't know. I just didn't care for Majora's Mask, frankly. But that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. We're raiding. Heave on.